Knightsbridge Trading Academy, and this is training video 17, Pairing Your Pairs. This video is related to linking different FX pairs together and assessing each pair's price action. As with all pairs, each currency is always linked to another.
I want to go into this into more detail. Okay, so if you're assessing one pair, now at the moment we're looking at euro dollar. Okay, pretty the most liquid pair you can get, euro dollar. Nothing great happening at the moment. It's October the 4th, it's 11 AM in the morning, quiet time of day. As you learned in the last segment, it's, you know, a very quiet time of day after sort of 9 AM UK time. So we're waiting now for the afternoon session to kick in. But this is a nice little period just to chill out. I'm at home, I've just made a cup of coffee, I'm going to relax and just look at the charts and just really assess where we could go this afternoon. Now, this afternoon I know there's some bits coming up in the States. We've got ISM non-manufacturing, so I'm keeping an eye out for that. We've also got some crude oil inventories. So I'm looking at euro dollar, if there's some good signs out for these sets of data. Also there's ADM non-farm employment change as well, so that's a 3 bulls on Forex Live. So this could spell a good spike for euro dollar either way. Obviously if there's dollar strength, euro will come off. If the results are not so good for the dollar, euro will go higher. Now we're looking at euro dollar. Now when I'm looking at euro dollar, what I want to actually take into consideration is this. When assessing one FX pair, we marry all linking pairs together. Now what I mean by that is pretty much I look at 2 other pairs. Now typically this can involve 2 of 5 pairs. Now in this case I'm looking at euro yen and also dollar yen. Now I've got up on my screen dollar yen and also euro yen. Yen is a good base to look at. Obviously it's top 3 currencies in the world, and it's good to take note of as well just before big announcements. Obviously again, yen can have flight to safety and all that, so yen can be strong, it can be weak according to different sets of data. Now so I'm looking at euro dollar, so I'm going to look at the behavior of euro yen, and then after euro against the yen, what have we got? We take out 2 euros, what have we got left? Dollar yen. So after we look at euro yen, just assessing out, look, that's looking weaker, isn't it? Euro is looking weaker against the yen as it is against the dollar. Against the dollar, it's looking quite strong. It's come off. We've sort of rebounded. We've had that touched this baseline at 170. Now we're looking to make some ground up. We've really edged higher, back above the moving averages, and we're looking more strong than we are weak, right? Again, it's one of those, we're not particularly a buy or sell right now, but can't last forever, right? As we said before, you have to be a buyer or a seller at some point. So for me, I'm looking more on the buy side, although I'm not in right now. Let's look at euro against the yen. Euro against the yen has come off. It's kind of sort of made a lopsided head and shoulders, okay? Sloping head and shoulders. It's looking quite weak, isn't it? Again, remember that descending neckline we were talking about? We've not even got a neckline here. We've got the head, reverse head and shoulders, but we've got sloping neck. It's looking very weak. It's a lower high made here. Again, markets come off and it's looking quite weak. And then around this level. So euro is definitely weaker against the yen than it is the dollar. So let's look at dollar against the yen. It's sort of struggling against the yen also, isn't it? That has come up, topped out, double, triple top, and now it's looking to head lower. So yen is king, it would seem. Yen is the strongest one. It's always good to know what's the strong currency, what sort of is second place, and what is sort of third place. So at the moment, euro is looking weak against the yen, so too is dollar. Yeah, but euro is looking stronger against the dollar. So both euro and dollar are struggling against the yen. Yen is in charge, yen is king. Okay, yen is king. Let's write that down here. Right now, important to write it down. Now, that's purely because we've extrapolated that purely from the fact that euro is struggling against it. It's looking weaker. It's a sloping neckline. It's looking like it's going to sell off. Dollar as well, sort of double, triple top, and now it's starting to come off down through the 0% line. It's looking very weak for me. We could break this and head well down below 112. But when you come to euro against the dollar, it's turned around, hasn't it? Euro's picking up above the moving averages, looking to break out. So euro is second king. We'll put euro is prince. Dollar is, what shall we put? The slave. Dollar is the slave, and that's exactly what we've got right there. So it's important to write it down, guys. If you marry three pairs together, pick a first, second, and third place, and that's how you do it. It's very simple, but write it then down. Yen is strong right now. Euro is in second place. Dollar is the weaker one out of all three currencies. Okay, and that's it. So that'll help you make your mind up when coming to assess, or actually click the button on trading. Again, we're not there yet, but euro is looking quite strong, and we will probably get there in the next couple of hours. Okay, thank you very much, guys. See you very soon.